What's going on, everybody? I hope that y'all are having an amazing day. I'm feeling amazing. I just got done working out and I was actually about to eat a big salad. But you know how y'all watch videos and stuff like that. And listen, this is not to shade anybody. And what I mean to tell y'all, like when we're chosen, we really like you chosen when like stuff resonates and it feel like the real chosen ones. We know like y'all be in the comments and listen, we know when it's like when it's like okay, we all really going through the same thing, like we really are chosen. Listen, I don't think that I'm better than anybody else. And, all of us chosen ones, we don't think that we're better than anybody else. God says we shouldn't judge. I don't judge nobody. Like, I'm not going to judge, because you don't believe in God or, stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to be around you because I know we're not equally yoked. However, that doesn't stop me from, giving a compliment. It doesn't stop us from seeing the good in people because real chosen ones and real chosen ones of God, we actually be trying to see the good in people to the points where God keeps saying, do you hear me now? You see the red flag now? They doing witchcraft. Okay. So it's like, that's when we have to know how to love from a distance. That's when we have to really pay attention to I know we see the good in people. Like, that's how God does. When everybody was seeing the worst in you, God's seeing the best in you. But pay attention. Part of this video is pay attention to how you feel when, you're around certain people, when you're watching certain things. I didn't even eat my salad yet. I said, I got to come up here and say this because listen, not only do some people, they're going to let you know that they don't believe in God. That's one thing. But I'm talking about there's some of these people that be on YouTube, people in general, they'd be doing sorcery, witchcraft. And I seen this, I'm not gossiping, I'm not trying to gossip. God had to show me this because it was actually the second video. We got to pay attention to, to, you know, what we're watching and how we feel and pay attention. People will show you what they worship. It'll be in the title. And this is not to judge. That don't stop me. Like before I knew what it was, that didn't stop me from, giving people their props and giving people their flowers. But you got to really pay attention to what people are about. And nobody's perfect, but I'm talking about people really do spells and sorcery on people. Like how people try to destiny swap us and stuff like that. God lets you know who has a spirit of speaking witchcraft. People trying to copy everything that you do from head to toe. Listen, out of nowhere, and they started acting funny. Listen, close people to you, listen, you had dreams. There's people that was around you and really on the low was like, like they be going to psychics and but my thing is the intent. Like the intent is to like siphon energy from somebody else and yeah, we know energy vampires are real, but you got some people, they will go and try to do sorcery or see other people that do sorcery and do some mess. I don't know. Like I say, I just seen a video, and it was the second one where the person, I'm saying they're beautiful and inspirational video, but God, listen, I had to go and see what they was worshiping. I didn't see it at first. I thought it was like a Christian type video, but I guess I didn't really pay attention because sometimes us chosen ones, we be so trying to see the good in everybody, and no one's perfect. Listen, it's not like we be trying to find flaws. Like y'all got some people that think you so perfect and they think that you think you better than everybody else, and that's why they always try to bring up flaws or they try to always find the worst in you. No, that's not how we are. But you got to pay attention to how you feel, and maybe people be doing sorcery, like the intent of, messing around with other people's lives. I just feel like it's just certain stuff, people just go too far. Certain stuff you just don't do. Especially when you like doing sorcery and stuff like on somebody else's life. Like that's demonic. That's when it becomes demonic. It's one thing if you don't know something, But these people be knowing exactly what they be doing. And some of y'all be even saying y'all don't even accept gifts from certain people. I used to like model and stuff like that. And people can do stuff with pictures, and this is not trying to have y'all be scared, and I'm not trying to put a spirit of fear out and stuff like that. No, 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 no. But it's just, as we're chosen, as you're the light that's surrounded by darkness, it's just how people can really, like, it's one thing to be like, that's why God say jealousy is as cruel as a grave. Like, you're not only are you magnetic, and not only, like, everything about you is just the way God created you is just amazing, and other people are going to see that, and some people are going to be chosen like you, and positive like you, and iron is going to sharpen iron, real recognize real. They're going to, just be genuine towards you. They're going to celebrate you. They're going to praise you. They're going to give you your flowers while you can smell them. They're going to be complimenting you wherever you go. But you're going to have people where you're going to have some energy vampires. They out there, but you have some energy vampires where I feel like some people, yeah, we all got to work on something, but okay, they just need somebody to talk to, but you're not finna drain me. You know what I'm saying? But then you have some people that are really demonic. You got some people that really seen the potential in you and really try to take your harvest. They really try to take your destiny. They really will try to sorcery type things, spell things to take your energy. Like, they would strategically do this stuff, strategically try to sabotage you. And that's when God had to let us know, yeah, we shouldn't let our left hand know what our right hand is doing. But pay attention to some people really would want to monitor you. They want to monitor you, See, yeah, some people be nosy, but sometimes people want to monitor you just to prey on your downfall, some type of sorcery. They really want to monitor you because they really, really envious of you. And and at some point, y'all probably relied on these people, and they really want to sabotage you. And God will let you know these people. That don't mean don't enjoy your day today. That don't mean God saying we can't watch videos. But I'll be watching videos. I love to spread love. But it's listen, hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't really pay attention to, I pay attention, but no, pay attention. Because I know everybody be saying they this and saying they believe in God and saying stuff like that. And, listen, I'm not perfect, but you got some people that be dibbling and dabbling in sorcery, dibbling and dabbling, and like, when it's time to click off. When it's time to click off. Yeah, that Holy Spirit, because you're getting into something that's bigger and deeper than what you think. It's one thing if somebody posts a video and it's positive. Okay, I'm not, everybody, okay, they not really talking about God as much, but it's positive. No, you got some videos where you're going to see the demons in people, and they're not going to want to hide. They're not going to be afraid to hide them. And pay attention to how you feel when you watch certain videos. Y'all can feel the demons immediately. And in the first video I seen, beautiful, inspirational. I'm trying to see the best in the person, and I'm listening to it. And I'm making my salad. This is the first one. This one, it wasn't about no witchcraft. And I don't be watching. Listen, I ain't know. If you don't know, now you know. Listen, I'm making me a salad, and then the video, how God say to be kind to our enemies, because, be kind to your enemies, and don't prey on people's downfall, because that's going to come back to you. Like, y'all had some people that had a spirit of witchcraft speaking negativity over your life and saying this bad gonna happen, that bad gonna happen. That's like a spirit of witchcraft. Praying on somebody's downfall, that backfires on them people. Y'all may not be seeing them on these videos. Pay attention. Or y'all wonder why people in your life, they start going ghosts. Not only is God working on us, but God is working on them. But yeah, they dealing with all that negativity that they put out. And I'm not wishing back. Because listen, we still kind to our enemies. I still pray the best and wish the best for people. I'm just not going to let you hinder me. I'm just not going to be around you, because I don't have time to keep on rebuking negativity and witchcraft that you're speaking over my life. Whenever I'm winning, whenever you see me winning, I don't feel like being around you, because I don't feel like you doubting me. I don't feel like feeling tension right now. I don't feel like you putting the spirit of survivor's remorse on me because you no longer can kick me while I'm down. But I still wish the best for you. And it's the God in me. I'm not only being kind to my enemies because I know God gonna make them my footstool and I'm gonna get a reward. I'm not doing it for a reward. It's forgiveness is for us. Forgiveness is to set us free. So you can live with your life. So you're not holding in bitterness and animosity and hatred because you're going to feel that through the screen. A lot of times when I'm hype and stuff like that, y'all will see me soft, but I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I have a lot of energy. I really do. To where God let me know I'm learning to put my energy. I have a lot of energy and I'm learning to put my energy where it belongs. Okay, going to the gym. Okay, like right now I got energy. And I want to tell y'all this video. But back to the first video that I was watching. Okay, I'm not gonna crucify. I can't crucify nobody. I'm not God. But then the girl was talking about she don't care what happened to people, and I know we all talk about we chase, we attract, but then it was going into like, and it was just random videos. Like, I'm not subscribed to these people. I still put a like. It's so many videos I hear. You have to be careful what you're clicking on. If it don't feel right in your spirit, click off because it gets worse and worse. Now, we're not always right. We're not perfect, but y'all got to be careful because people be throwing your energy off. And she just went towards, she don't pray good for people. She don't pray good things for people. She not going to pray the best for people. She going to pray on people's downfall. And it's like, wow, I really want to see the best in you. And I'm not judging. I still don't, didn't take back the good things that we said because it came out of our heart. But it's just to let you know, God, like how God will let us know when we, who to give what to, how much. Y'all got to be careful. Okay, then the second one was just full blown out. She was just talking about voodoo, and I was like, okay, y'all know y'all go too far into YouTube. Okay, that's when it's time to turn the phone off, or that's when it's time to pay attention to what you watch. No one's perfect, but people are telling you they worship the devil. They're exploiting it. They're broadcasting it. They're not hiding. People are not hiding their demons no more. Y'all wonder why God revealed and removed people. People showed themselves for who they are. They telling you. They telling you they doing voodoo. They telling you they praying on people downfall. They telling you they doing sorcery. They're telling you. So like for myself, they telling me this. Why am I watching it? And pay attention to how you feel. This don't mean go out and enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Have a good time. But going to certain restaurants, just pay attention to how you feel. Listen, because your energy, you carry something that not only a lot of people admire, not only is it magnetic, not only is your aura powerful to where, you attract both light and dark, so everybody gonna want to be on you, but you attract people, you attract a lot of jealous and envious people. A lot of people don't experience that the level that chosen ones experience it. A lot of people don't experience Judas's and monitoring spirits like how y'all do. We be experiencing monitoring spirits so much in your own neighborhood. We be having to move around. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not saying this to say be in a house and be afraid. No, be out because you only fear the Lord. You ain't got to be afraid of nothing. Because y'all got some people, they want to put fear in you. And everybody's life is different. But I know one thing, once I get off this video, I'm going to eat my salad. And, I'm grateful for my salad. I'm grateful for everybody up here that watch me. But people telling you who they are. They showing you who they are. I mean, God, like, what next they got to do? They got to show you the witch pot, put the witch hat on, and show you the broom. That's next. I don't think that's next. How many more signs? How many more signs? Okay. That don't mean, and then some people, you don't feel no sweet energy through the phone. You don't feel no love through the phone on top of that. Because some people are positive people. We have to love everybody. Because everybody's not chosen. But when I'm starting to feel negative energy through the phone, when you starting to feel negative energy through the phone, when you starting to feel like it's time to click off, when you're starting to feel like your energy shift, when people start throwing out spells, and when you see they telling you they nothing, but they do spells, they do stuff like to mirror other people's energy, and you want to people. I'm finna pop my stuff because speaking of how we would say people will try to mirror your energy, that's a spell. The one video I had to click off of, she beautiful, and everybody's beautiful in their own way, but it's like, wow, why you gotta be doing voodoo? You know what I'm saying? And it's like doing spells where they be mirroring other people, and I try not to even speak of this in my videos and speak this out loud because I don't want to attract none of that, and you're not. But y'all wonder why people at some point in your life, they were literally copying you like to the T, like it was getting like, okay, that's strange. Like, are you trying to be me? And the more and more they would try to study you, the more and more they would try to be you. You got some people that will go the extreme mile of this stuff, and it's not that serious. So you got to know the power that you hold. So I ain't gonna keep y'all here too long. You got to know the power that you hold. You listen. God tell you what to say on your heart. People wonder how you got the. You may not know everything because we're not God. And God still be working on us every single day. We're still learning some stuff. No one's holier than thou. It's not like It's not like God is gonna love anybody less. Okay, you believe, and I'm not judging anybody, but I'm talking about like when you're starting to see people are speaking witchcraft and people are doing it and they're demonic. They not praying on people. They're praying bad stuff on people. You gotta overlook all that other extra stuff, and it's bigger than what you think. It's deeper than what you think, and I don't even think some of these people even realize what they're getting into when they get in some of this spirituality stuff. Just like how we have to realize the company that we keep. We have to realize that a lot of people that was for us were not really for us. They'll try to make you jealous and clap for other people just to see if you're going to be jealous but not clap for you. And little stuff like that. Little manipulative stuff like that. And people know you got good advice because God will tell you what to put on your heart and say to somebody. And sometimes God will say not to say anything, just to move in silence because people think they got you all figured out. But you can give good advice. You down to earth. It's always a vibe with you. It's always a vibe with you. But that other person, they sooner or later, some people, they sitting back and plotting and planning how they could be just like you, how they could be better than you, how they could mirror you. And they'll go to y'all be seeing these psychic places all around. Like, this stuff is really out here. People really are doing sorcery. People really were trying to be you. People really are trying to destiny swap. And a lot of people don't really want to talk about this. And that's why God had to let us know who you really are. Many are called, but a very few are chosen. And when you chosen, you gotta just move different. You have to move different. That don't mean you can't have fun. That don't mean you can't go out the house. But that's what, when I say you gotta move different, and God made you so special and powerful. Listen, all you really need is Him. People sit back and they wonder how come you made it without their support. How come you don't gotta call their phone, text their phone? Because you got it already. You have the recipe. You don't really need people. They really needed you. The ones that wanted to make it seem like you needed them, nah, they really needed you. And they be sitting back sick. So, I'm about to eat my salad. Okay? I'm about to eat my salad. Okay, I love y'all so, 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 so much. And I didn't reply to everyone yet. I was just getting all these messages and stuff. Like just these prophetic words and stuff like that. And I'm just like, should I record it? Yeah, because, you got to move different with certain things that you watch. Because that stuff can have energy into it. You got to realize how positive you are, how much energy you have. We have like a lot of energy. God gave you a lot of energy and love. This is all for your purpose. This is all for your calling. And some people are going to like that and want to be drawn to you. They're going to want to cling on to you because you're magnetic. They're going to want to cling on to you. And then some people, they're gonna be like, man, if I was in her shoes, man, if I was in his shoes, and then when they start seeing how other people like you, they start envying every little thing about you, and it cannot be safe sometimes. So that's why God do what He do. We don't question God with what He do. You know what I'm trying to say? Some people really not happy within themselves, and they'll go to the extreme to have your life. And that's why God said we shouldn't covet people's lives. We should be grateful and not compete with nobody. But and we not perfect, but that don't gotta stop you from striving to be the best version of yourself. But listen, I don't want to keep listen. I want to keep y'all here for a whole hour. Okay. Because y'all know when that Holy Ghost get to moving. Listen, I know y'all probably got other things to do. But I just noticed that. And the more I didn't use my discernment watching certain videos, I don't know how I got into people. It was just too much. Too much. But, um, but yeah, you something special. You something special. So heavy on protect your energy. Heavy on loving from a distance. Heavy on it. Still love, but listen, people gonna want to get all close to you. They're gonna want to get your autograph and they're gonna want to cling on to you. But y'all got some people they're gonna want to cling on to you. But wow, not for the right reasons though. They're gonna try to mirror you, copy you, and y'all wonder why at some point when we wasn't really protecting our energy, people was really like looking like they was looking like you, they was glowing like you, they was dressing like you. Some people really like envied you so bad, the closest Judas to y'all, and they really was like looking like you. They was trying to laugh like you. They was trying to talk like you. They was trying to use your lingo. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if them people really like went to the extreme. And people don't realize when they get into that type of mess, that's what it is, mess. Y'all know when people make a deal, not y'all, but people make a deal with the devil. Y'all know he want payback. And when he say payback, he ain't talking about money. He's talking about confusion. Y'all know he love confusion. And not to go into the past, but y'all wonder why people got to fight their own demons now. We ain't fighting people demons for them. People want you to fight their demons. No. You ain't fighting nothing because God fights your battles. And people was looking like you, glowing like you, getting certain, stuff like that. Like really, like it was just getting more strange and strange. They were trying to like have people to associate with them, like how they was associating with you. One time, y'all had people that tried to beat you at your own game. They tried to like literally mirror you, like do stuff as soon as you doing it or do it before you do it, think that they got you all figured out. And that's why some people, they want to keep tabs on you. They want to try to beat you before you even get to it. And y'all wonder why God redirected us. God had us doing different things, going different places. Because God like, yeah, okay, I see what's going on. And then when God redirected you and you started switching it up and pulling away your energy and realizing who you are and realizing what you hold, it was over with for everybody. They not really him and her like how they thought. No, you're really him. You're really her. God reversed the roles. God reversed the roles. God put it back, like God reversed the roles and put everybody in their place. Cause see, at first people thought people wasn't in their place. They thought they was really you. They thought they was really him. They thought they was really her. Family, they thought they was really chosen and it can treat you any kind of way. You will always stick around. And you wonder why you really shining. You really him. You really her. You really doing it big out here. You really shining. You have like superstar energy. You have like celebrity energy. God knew what he was doing when he made you. And this is not to say other people are mediocre and stuff like that, but that's the lengths they really went. People, they know what they be saying when they be hoping bad for you. They be wanting that stuff to happen to you. Speaking death over you, all that crazy mess. People know what they be saying. Don't think people just be angry and people just don't have a relationship with God, and people just know. People know what they be saying. They know what they be doing. They be doing stuff just out of spite. They doing stuff out of envy. They doing stuff to hurt you. They mirroring you and doing stuff behind the scenes to really want to be you, to really set you up, set you back, to really steal your harvest. Rushing to be you, to get the trick of the enemy in them, to really get what God has for you, to really destiny swap you. They seen that when they first met you. And it seemed like your life was going downhill a little bit. How many know what the devil meant for evil, God turned around for your good? Let me go. I gotta go. I gotta go.